Hi YouTube, this is Mr.Burp and I have a battle against xOblivionGod123x from YouTube. I leave his link in the description. It was a really great and fun match, so let's watch it. I'm challenged by Jamie and I lead off with my new Uxie and he leads off with a Tyranitar. I'm gonna do what Uxie does and I'm gonna trick him a Choice Scarf. And he uses Crunch. And normally I know that Uxie can survive it because he's really bulky and stuff, but he gets a crit. So the beginning really sucks for me. And here I make a terrible misclick, and instead of going to Registeel to scare him away, I go to Starmie, and it's really stupid because I locked him in Crunch. So he crunches me and Starmie does survive, which surprises me, and I go for the Surf because it's stepped and it's super effective. But it doesn't even do half, so, screw Starmie, I'm gonna switch. So yeah, I get Sandstorm damage, blah blah blah, and I switch out into my Registeel, and yeah, he can take a crunch very well, cause yeah, Registeel is a beast. So yeah, the Sandstorm does nothing to both of our pokes, so he switches out and he goes into Heatran, which sucks for me because I use Toxic. So I have to switch because I can't do nothing to Heatran and he's a fire type. And he predicts that very well and he uses a sub. So I switch to Tyranitar and I'm gonna use, he goes first. So he uses Dragon Pulse. It does like nothing to Tyranitar, and I use Aqua Tail to break his sub. So I'm going for another Aqua Tail, thinking he might stay in, but he decides to switch and he goes into a Quagsire. So that sucks for me because it doesn't do anything. So I switch into my Starmie, and this part is really funny. He uses Curse, but that doesn't matter. And now comes the funny part. So I don't know that Quagsire is also a ground type. I think it's only a water type. And I decide to go for Thunderbolt, and he switches into a Togekiss. I use Thunderbolt. And after the match, he told me it was a great prediction from my part, but yeah, it wasn't a prediction at all. It was just luck, very, very lucky. I decide to use Recover because yeah, Starmie is gonna die if I don't. And I recover and I gain almost full health. And he uses Air Slash. And after the Sandstorm effects, I notice that Starmie has more health left than before I used Recover and he used Air Slash. So I decide to go for the Recover again, just to build my health up. And he decides to go for the Air Slash again. So I think he's banded or something, or scarfed. Probably banded because yeah, I think he's locked into Air Slash. So here I didn't know what to do, and I decided to switch into a Tyranitar. But I should have stayed in and recovered. But we both switch, and he goes into his own Tyranitar, which is actually pretty funny. He goes first because he's scarfed, and he uses Earthquake. But because my Tyranitar is a beast, he survives. And I go for the Aqua Tail, and my Tyranitar is banded, and it does take out the opponent's Tyranitar. So yeah, he decides to bring in his Suicune, I think. Yeah, he brings in his Suicune. And I can't do anything against him, so I use Registeel again. He goes for the hidden power. I think it's electric. Yeah, it's electric. And it does neutral damage to Registeel, but that's nothing. I gain some health points, and he goes for his Heatran again, and again I used Toxic. So I should have known he would have gone for Heatran, but I was like, yeah, I can still try it. But yeah, it was stupid because now he gets another free sub up. So I go for my Mens to break his sub, and I was able to do so. I think I used Brick Break. Yeah, I used Brick Break, so that breaks his sub, but yeah, it still sucks for me because now he can Dragon Pulse me to death. But instead of going for the Dragon Pulse, he goes for the Hidden Power, but yeah, it's Hidden Power Ice, so it does take my Mens down. So yeah, that's really bad because Mens is a very good Pokemon, but yeah, I lost him already. So I decide to go for Starmie and go for the Surf, not over predict and stuff. And he was predicting that I was going for the Thunderbolt, so he stayed in. And yeah, I take down the Heatran, which is very good, of course. Yeah, after game effects. And now he goes back to his Suicune, and he uses the Hidden Power Electric, and it does take out Starmie, so yeah, that's really bad. Well, I have no idea what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, I send him my Scissor, and he decides to switch, and I use Pursuit, so well, yeah, that's a good prediction from me. But it doesn't take out Suicune, and he goes into Gliscor. And actually, I can't do anything to him, so I go into my Registeel, and he knocks off, and that does like nothing at all. So with the leftover recoveries, after this turn, I'm going to be at full health, and I use Toxic, yeah, just to get some poison damage. So he gets poison damage, and he uses Earthquake, and it does about half, I think. Yeah, about half, a little bit more. And I go for the Iron Head just to get a little damage. And I was hoping I would survive if he uses Earthquake again, because I use Rest, so I would be at full health again. And then I can Sleep Talk, Rest, Sleep Talk, Rest. But I don't survive, so that's really bad for me. I go into my Tyranitar. I know he's gonna die, if not from the Stealth Rocks, it's from the Earthquake. But I bring in Tyranitar, well, yeah, because then Gliscor gets some more poison damage, and my Scissor will be able to take it out much more easily. So Tyranitar goes down, and I switch into my Scissor, which is my last Pokemon. So yeah, at this point it's already good game, but yeah, you can't run and stuff like that because that's just lame. So I send in my Scissor, and I go for the Bullet Punch because it's priority move, and it doesn't take out his Gliscor, so it's really bad because if he would have died, I wouldn't have taken this damage, and I might have been able to take out another Pokemon. Okay, probably not because he has a Togekiss left, so it doesn't matter. But now the Gliscor goes down from poison damage, and he decides to switch in his Quagsire, but it doesn't matter what he brings in because I'm gonna die anyway, but yeah. So I go for the Bullet Punch because I'm locked, and he goes for the counter, and yeah, I die. It was really a fun match, great opponent. We talked after the battle, and I got his YouTube channel, he's got mine. So well, yeah, good game. Rate, comment, and subscribe.